So it's no secret that Madden 23 has a little interception problem.
They need some assistance.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Christian Fulton.
Project out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And they get Jones for the third time in this ball game. Picked off by Xavier Howard. There he goes, right side.
If points result, we'll call this play significant.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Back to throw, Willis.
And this throw will be intercepted. Chip shot field goal. Maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time.
My belief is that honestly, defenders just catch too many balls that they shouldn't be able to catch. If they were making some of the catches that they're making in Madden, they'd be receivers. That's why they are defenders. I think what we need is for the defenders to do much more swats and have more drops. The problem is that defenders just don't drop enough interceptions in Madden 23. With that being said, there's still some things that we can do on our end that can help us throw less interceptions while we wait for EA to patch the defensive backs or linebackers or however they're going to actually address the issue. If you guys do like this type of content, please do hit the like button. It really helps out a small channel like mine, and subscribe to the channel as well. That way you guys don't miss any of the upcoming content that we have here on the channel. I'm going to be releasing an update to my all Madden slider set that I released, the first beta version of it. I've got a new update that's helping me get really good gameplay that'll help us out a lot while we wait for obviously a patch that will address the interceptions issue. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the content. I want to talk about 3 ways that we can help to avoid interceptions in Madden 23. So the first thing that we can do to help limit interceptions is to master timing routes and learn how to throw guys open. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take us through some of the most commonly intercepted routes and show you guys a couple of different ways we can make these throws that hopefully will result in less turnovers than they are right now. So this is what I'm talking about when I say throwing guys open, right? So we've got Jones Jr. here, and he's going to run a post. The post is going to come right in to this middle of the field. Now we know this is one of the most commonly intercepted passes. I'm going to show you how I like to throw it, because you got to watch this safety when he is up top and he is shaded obviously to my receiver. So I want to watch Jones, and this is just kind of a point that I want to show you guys. Watch him running his route. Right now, look at my quarterback. Look at Trevor Lawrence. Right, you see I've pressed the button already. I've already thrown the ball. You notice he's still running his route. He hasn't even started moving inwards, but watch him. Watch his feet. Watch him still make his cut. And look, this is a wide open pass. When are you used to having this much space on your passes? So I guess the point of concept here is your receivers will still run the route. I've already thrown the ball, but look, he still cuts in. Look at where the ball is thrown. They're still going to try to make plays even when you throw the ball early. So we need to get in such a better habit. And we're going to go to Trevor one more time, right? It's a post. Look, I'm throwing it right now. The receiver hasn't made his break. Now he makes his break, and that ball is right where it needs to be. Another route that gets intercepted, I think, too much more than it should, is the straight up go route. Now, I'm obviously the quarterback, but what I want you to look at is the corner right here. And I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a tip for throwing the go route. So let me get the camera back on the ball here. But one tip that I want you guys to take a look at: whenever you're throwing the go route and it's being played like this with a little bit of cushion, watch the cornerback, because this route's not going to work all the time. But what you want to look for, and this is what I was looking for, when the receiver is level almost level. He's about 4 yards behind him, 4 yards behind, within 5 yards of the corner, and the corner's back is still turned, or excuse me, his back is not turned to you, and he's still in that back pedal. I want you to throw that ball. I want you to throw that ball, because the fact of the matter is you cannot backpedal as fast as a receiver in full sprint. So you're going to have some space to throw that pass. So if you see that the receiver is within 4 or 5 yards of the corner and the corner's still looking at you and he's still backpedaling like he is, throw that ball, put it up there, give him a shot. If you have a good quarterback, he's going to be able to put that ball on a rope. And you can see with the precision passing, I was able to get it right by him for the touchdown. Let's watch the route one more time so that you guys can actually see the interaction. Watch this. Well, you can't even really see the corner. Let me zoom it out just a little bit. There we go. Watch this. Just from the side. He's still backpedaling. I'm by him. We're going to be able to. A lot of quarterbacks are going to be able to make this throw, and obviously I broke the tackle for the touchdown. And guys, this is going to be our last showcase here of our pass timing, throwing guys open. And this on the right is going to be a button hook. This in the NFL is usually considered a very easy route to run and an easy route to throw. It's a timing route, but in Madden, it's actually kind of difficult to throw and is often picked off. But I want to show you guys some tips in terms of how I like to throw it and how I like to do it, because I think this will help you guys out a lot. So again, we're going to go back to the quarterback camera here. Snap it to Trevor Lawrence. Now what I want you to watch when he starts his throwing motion. Boom. I have already pressed circle. I'm throwing to him now. And look, he's nowhere near into his route, but you see that pass is already being thrown. It's coming out. Look, that receiver hasn't even turned around yet, but the moment he turns around, that ball needs to be there. And yes, you can see the corner's breaking, because I said I feel like the corners in this game play like Dion, but even with that break, the timing on that ball is so good. That corner is literally impossible for him to intercept this pass, unless it's tipped or something like that, or someone, jumps, the route from underneath. But that corner, when you see this one-on-one coverage, again, watch the route. Watch, I'm already throwing the ball. He's 5 yards in. I'm already throwing the ball. So that can be a nice point of reference, right? 5 yards, even though it's a 10-yard hook, boom. And when he turns around, that ball is there. And that cannot be intercepted. It's a timing route, guys. You got to get used to it. One thing I wanted to say, and I want to show it from this angle, when I throw this ball, I am holding the left stick to the right, and you can see it when the pass comes out. This pass goes to the right. That way it's like towards the sideline, and you can even see where he catches it. There's literally no way for this pass to be intercepted, because the receiver is shielding the ball, shielding the corner from the ball, excuse me. And with the pass leading and the pass placement, I put the ball in a place where only the receiver could get it. And guys, I know I said the last one was the last one, but I couldn't end the video without showing you guys this one from the tight end. This is actually going to be for 17. This is going to be an out route, and this is my point. You can beat any coverage. This is going to be an out route, 10-yard out. The tight end's going to run up here, plan on the 10, boom, and bust it outside. But what I want to show you guys is the coverage. So watch the tight end. Look at where he is, and you look at the coverage. They've got help everywhere. They've got help underneath, they've got help towards the flat, and they've even got help over the top. So this is usually, like, if you wait for this pass, there's no way you're going to be able to get this ball over here. You can't get this pass in there because they've got 3 guys right in the vicinity. But my point is if you time it right, and the point I want to make is, if you look at the quarterback, I threw this ball so early. I literally threw it before he could even finish his drop back. I didn't even let the drop back animation play out. And watch the tight end, right? He's still running straight. Look at where I throw this ball. Look at where he hasn't even gotten to the 10 yards yet. Look at where I throw it. It's a laser, and now he's going to make his cut. What did I say? The moment the receiver comes out of the cut, that ball should be there. And this is a dot. This is a laser. This is threading the needle. And that's a really, really, really nice completion. Let's see it one more time. in full motion. Let me get the camera on the ball, but just look at the timing, and these timing routes are how you're going to get better at the game. Guys, my second tip for limiting interceptions in Madden 23 is to simply master a passing system. There are 3 different passing systems in Madden 23: placement with accuracy, and classic. You don't have to master them all. You can try, but pick one that you can get used to and get comfortable with. I personally prefer classic passing because it's easiest for me with the sensitivity to be able to throw touch passes. Touch passes are my favorite types of passes. It's where you can put the ball over a linebacker but in front of a defensive back. Those are my favorite types of throws to make, and for me, they're easiest to make on classic. That's why I stick with classic passing. And guys, my third and final tip to help you hopefully throw less interceptions in Madden 23 is to use the in-game options that we have available to us to help minimize the chance for interceptions. So the first 2 settings we're going to talk about is in the coach's game plan. On offense, I like to put my wide receivers for both intermediate and deep passes to aggressive. That makes your wide receivers attack the ball much better, so they're not waiting around while cornerbacks jump routes. On defense, I like to change my corners to swat the ball. That makes it more likely for a swat animation to occur as opposed to them just jumping the route like Deion Sanders and taking it to the house. When you go over to the game options, guys, turn off all of the helpers and the assistants and things of that nature. The reason being is in years past, modders have actually looked into the game files and said that this can have an impact on both your pass coverage and the way the CPU runs in the open field. Not 100% sure if that's applicable to Madden 23, but just to be safe, I turn it off. Some people have said that has helped them in the past. Also, you guys know me, very big fan of the 0 threshold. Put your threshold on 0, guys. It really opens the game up, opens the field up, spreads the field out so you're not throwing into as tight windows, helps your receivers to get some more separation. As for the exact sliders, I do put the interception slider at 0. I don't know that that's really working right now. If EA does decide to address this issue, I hope that's how they address it. Just make the interception slider much more effective. When it's at 0, corners should catch nothing. At 100, they should catch everything. 50 should be some type of happy medium. But other than that, guys, it's your boy ShadyMikeGaming. I hope that some of these tips were able to help you just have an overall more enjoyable experience with Madden 23. I like the game. I hope this issue gets fixed because it really is my only issue with the game. But other than that, guys, I hope that this video was helpful to you. I will catch you guys in the next one. It's your boy Shady Mike. I'm signing out. Peace. Threes.